been swallowed. You ever just been swallowed up? Welcome to That's So Deep. Y'all boys need to get y'all cues down.
Bro, you said that shit
Yeah,
fast as hell.
my bad. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all one more chance. Y'all messed this up. I know where you stay. Welcome to That's OD Podcast with my boys again. They never want to start the episode off. My boy Dacel,
What's going on?
looking as chocolatey as ever, my
What's up?
guy. My boy
My
Liam,
man,
looking as
Liam.
caramel as ever, my guy.
My
Damn boys,
guy.
my guys. So I'm glad I got y'all here. So y'all boys are split on solo leveling. I'm in the middle. I want this conversation to happen. I'm glad we get to make it happen. I don't know where we want to start. I actually want to start with Docel. What you feel about the first episode? We
I
going?
thought,
Is it a yay or nay moving forward? What you
I
got?
think it's a yay for sure. I think it's I think I agree with you when you gave it like a 9. Uh,
Right.
I
Hold
think it
up.
was a hold up 8. I think, I think they started off well. Even though I know y'all had y'all
Yeah.
complaints about the Jeju Island
Yeah.
um, showing up so early.
Yeah.
Mind you, everybody, me, Lim, Chad, we read the manga or the manhwa, so we kind of know everything is going to happen. But I'm gonna try my best not to spoil anything this
Right.
time. So, um, with the Jeju Island being shown early, I look at it as they're just prepping us for when they actually show Jeju Island later on. The only thing I
Gotcha.
didn't, like I said, like I told y'all before, I agree with y'all when it came to the power scaling of the classes. They should have showed that
Mhm.
better. At least they could have showed us the levels, like when the first people went against the ants, they could have showed us, hey, what level they were at. Like this is a B class, this is a C class, this is a D class or E class, or even the A class. And then when the S class show up, we know
Yes, sir.
we can tell the power differences after that. So I think they failed in that moment. Uh,
Yes, sir.
but they
I'm
did
sorry, Liam
show.
just on my screen. Liam just bobbling his head. I can only see the top of his head. He
I can too. I can see the top of his head. But I think they
I'm trying to
showed a little
dodge
bit.
all these yays and nays, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all out here giving eights. But, we going to keep it
Ooh.
real.
I said a
That
9.
thing about a 5 or 6.
I said a 9, but
I
that's
know
all
I
good.
My
hope you
original
didn't say that.
in my
I
original
hope you. I
review,
got to
Liam
dodge
did
that
talk me
too.
into going down to 8. So I will say Liam talked me to go down to
Mm.
8 in my
That's because you
original
were
review.
pansy.
Mm.
I might be. I might be.
Ooh.
When you're going through a time of swallowing like I'm going through,
This
a
nigga.
time of just swallowing,
All I can
I'm
say
kidding.
is I feel like they showed us what the S class can do because we
Yeah.
saw the differences of power. The only difference is we don't know what the other people level were. So it don't show
Right.
us like how capable the S class is. So
Right.
when the S class showed up, the red ants, they would dominate everybody. Everybody that was on the island,
Right.
they were just taking care of them quick. But then when the S
Right.
class showed up, they were easily beating the red ants, and they didn't have no difficulty against the white ants, to be honest. And then when a
Right.
group of them came, they started actually transforming and use their real power. So they showed us the S class are good, but from what we know in the story, S class supposed to be
Mhm.
like city destroyers, like we destroying cities. You know what I mean? Like so to not be able to see that power output and I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. I don't know if I should say it, but we all know that what happens on that island type shit. You know what I mean? Not in the future,
But
but
yeah,
What
yeah.
stays
like
on
Don't
that
don't
island,
say it.
boo?
you know
What
Don't
what I mean?
stays
say
on that island?
don't
Huh?
say what happened on the
What
island.
happens on that island stays on the island.
Yeah,
That's the
bro.
rule that got
I'm
told
trying to
in
avoid
any
it, but we already
movie.
know. So I wish they would have communicated what actually happened on the island, so we would have
Right.
known.
Woo!
Y'all know what I'm talking about. So people could have known. Okay, this happened. What's gonna be the
Right.
results later? So that was my gripe with it. But all
Okay.
in all, I still think it was good, man. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna stay at
Okay.
9. But go ahead, Lim.
Big Lemmy?
I know you want to say what you guys say.
Big Lemmy, let's
Yeah,
hear it.
I don't really got much to say, man. Y'all already know how I feel. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You pretty much talked about it. I didn't really feel like the foreshadowing was needed. If you want to foreshadow something, there's plenty of fights that's coming up that I feel like that the viewers should see.
Right.
And that's what I'm sticking to. That's my song, and I'm gonna stick to it. There was a BS scene in there, by the way. I'm not even gonna say what it was, but I don't think that it was needed because you gave us some information, you didn't give us no more information on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, somebody got their purse snatched. Who was that doing backflips in the air? I hope we
Right.
see more of her in the future. That's all I'm gonna say.
So moving
Now y'all want to
forward, do
go
you feel like
in?
we're in trouble moving forward,
Nah,
or do you feel like we'll be okay moving forward, Lim?
nah, hell no. I think we're gonna be okay moving forward. I think this episode was just them,
Mm.
like I said, prepping everything, testing everything out, bro. It's not gonna
I mean,
be.
I
It's
knew how
not.
you felt. I said, Liam, we know how you feel, Mister.
You
I
said,
love it all.
nigga. You said y'all. Nigga, you
I'm a
said
rewind. I said,
no,
Liam.
nigga.
I
You
said,
said
Liam.
y'all.
See, I'm glad I can edit. I'm gonna edit back. Liam. It's gonna say Liam.
This nigga
See,
said y'all. How y'all feel?
don't
Y'all
make
feel
me
like it?
swallow you up, Daxel. We will
Please
be going through a
don't, nigga.
time of
Stop, bro.
swallowing. You keep messing with me.
This nigga's
All
Hey,
right.
tripping,
you put
bro.
the Among Us music when we suss somebody out of when every time you say swallow. Every
Hey,
single time I
This
you
nigga
play the
here
Among Us
tripping, bro.
music. 'Cause
it's my new favorite
that's
word, man.
This
that's
nigga
that's
here
my boy.
tripping.
I don't know why it's I don't know why it's
If TD Jakes can say it, I can say it. What y'all
He
trying to
can't say
say?
it though. People
oh
don't want him to say it.
Hey, y'all just don't understand. Y'all understand. Us men going through a time of swallowing.
This nigga.
Time of swallowing. So you
I
feel
wish
yeah,
I
I
wasn't
said
gonna
my
go
bad. If I did say y'all, so you saying it's good. You think moving forward we straight.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna be good. I think it's just they setting it up. They set it up a little weird, but they still setting it up. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
setting it up for the future episodes. Uh,
Right.
if the next episode happens and we go from because if we go
You
for the
mean
next
when it
episode
happened?
and it
If
just
it
skip
happened.
ahead, then we have something to worry about. But this is just the first episode, bro.
I respect it. Big
Yeah,
Lemmy?
I'm sorry. You're right. You're right, Moose. It is the first episode. That's kind of what Chad was saying last time.
Yeah.
I'm reading a lot into it. I had big expectations. My expectation, I'm a Cowboys fan. You know what I'm saying? That's for all you guys out there that watch
Don't
this
put
and
us
y'all
in
don't
this.
know.
Don't put us
So,
Cowboys.
so, so I'm gonna say I'm not used to a lot of good things. When things look good, usually there's a storm behind it.
Right.
So, for them to foreshadow so far ahead kind of makes me weary because I don't want the story to go fast.
I
That's
can
really
understand
my
that.
only gripe with it. The
I
story
got
as a whole is beautiful, it's perfect. I
right.
truthfully don't have any issues with the animations,
Yeah.
the scenes that they have shown, including the ant scene. No, I do. I'm lying. I have a huge issue with the ant scene because that means
I
the
do
pace
too.
is going to be too fast. I think that you guys deserve to see animated the whole book, the whole novel. It's that good. It's that good. And if they skip parts like they did Promise Neverland, because I've never read Promise Neverland, my brothers told me about it.
It's pretty
They
good.
told
Beautiful.
me, hey,
It's pretty
Pretty
good.
season
damn.
one was OG,
Yeah, it's pretty
and
good.
I was in love with it.
And
And
then
I'm
you
talking
watch
about they
season
did
2 of the
some more
anime,
good
then
stuff.
you just throw your phone. You be like, yeah,
And you see,
that's
that's exactly how they explained it to me. You know what I'm saying? But then they'll also tell you where writers have got it right.
key.
Where Full Metal Alchemist, when they rewrote the ending and they made it fit to make it more sense. Instead of when Brotherhood came out, it made more sense. It was a perfect ending. It's one of the best animes of all time. I think we all can agree with that, right?
Right.
So I guess my expectations is just simply I believe that Soul Leveling can be one of the best animes of all time, at least top 10 if they do it right. And I'm this is just a scared fan. I'll
Mm-hmm.
be honest. This is just a scared fan that I guess I am lacking faith in the writers saying
Right.
that they're going to put everything in there because they feel like the need to put one of the best arcs so early in the thing. But at the same time, you know, if
That's
great
crazy. You
writing is
say that
ahead,
you don't have faith in the writers. Well, they don't have to write nothing. You have the story in front of you. Adapt that story. It's been written. Adapt it
yep,
and move on with your life.
I don't think.
You didn't have to
yep,
throw nothing else in there.
I don't think they putting it in there too early. You gotta remember the Jeju Island
Yeah.
incident happened before Sung Joon,
Nah, fact.
before
Fact,
Sung
fact.
Joon and them went there. So
Fact.
they're just showing us what had already happened. They're not they're
I
not
respect it.
they're not rushing it. It's really, to be honest with you, they're not really rushing anything other than showing for y'all is showing who the backflip chick. But uh they're not really rushing anything because the Jeju Island incident had already happened. So they're just
Yeah.
showing us, okay, this is what happened on the Jeju Island, right? And then later
Right.
on, when they bring it back, which we're not gonna see. I got a feeling anyway. We're not gonna see anything about Jeju Island until it's time to see Jeju Island. Now we're on
No problem.
Sung Jung Woon, and we're about to literally just go through his life and his progression through through the story. That's it. The Jeju
Okay.
Island
Well,
thing was just to set up the story.
yo. Well, since I'm in the middle, this is how I kind of feel about it. I don't, after I watched it again today, I don't mind Jeju Island. Okay, cool. You showed that. My thing is, I feel like they're on a weird fence. Like, depending on how episode 2 go, you can either mess it up by putting too much more of your creativity in there, or you can go the right way and give us the right story. So, with Jeju Island, my only problem with it is, those ants still don't look strong to me. Those ants supposed to give S ranks problems.
Mm.
I didn't feel like they were strong enough. They didn't show me, kind of like Dr. said, they didn't show me the difference between an S rank and a D rank. That guy with the hammer that was in the dungeon with Jin Woo or whatever, he could have been in that island of me fighting, as far as I know. I don't know. Because you didn't show me how the power scale worked for S rank,
That's
which
fair.
is cool. Okay. It's cool. You're going to show me later. So I'm hoping they really show how broken the S rank's supposed to be.
Mm.
That's my only gripe with it. I'll take J2 Island. I don't think they need to show the backflip chick yet. Darcel called me the spoiler king for telling who she was. I won't say it again. Go watch the last video. Want him to spoil it. But I mean, I don't think we need to see her because she's not supposed to be relevant till way down the line when the nigga get a smell. Y'all will catch that when it happen. Hopefully it do happen. The nigga don't even have a smell yet. Why the
Woo!
fuck we looking at her? That's my
Don't
only
make me
problem.
upset, Chad. Don't come on now, come on now, come on now.
Hey, you
Don't
don't
make me
know.
upset,
That's just
man.
a hint for later. You don't know what the smell is till you go see it.
Woo!
So, yeah, that's just my only gripe about it. They just on a weird fence to me that if episode 2 don't go the way I want it to go, or it should go, they're gonna just ruin it. But I don't
That's
think they can mess this
I
up.
don't
I
think they
don't
can
think
mess
you
it up.
can.
At this point, it's like, what are they gonna do to mess it up?
The
Well, let
first
me
10
ask
minutes
this
they be
then. That's
inside
a
the little
great,
thing and that's just over. He just finished it. It don't be it's not drawn out like it's supposed to be. That
I don't
part,
and
think
that's what I was
I don't
gonna
think that's
say.
gonna
The
happen.
segue.
yeah.
What do y'all? What is it for Chisel and Boots chime in if you want? That's still chime in if you want.
Mhm.
What do you want from the episode 2? What do you want to see? You know what I'm saying? What?
I want them to
Ever- Mhm. Go
I
ahead, I
want
said.
them to finish. I need them to like allow the whole episode to be about them getting out of that room.
Right.
You know what I mean? And for Sun Jung Woon, is it okay if we say what happened to him? Is that's common knowledge, right?
Apparently
Uh,
everything's spoiling nowadays, my boy.
Well, Sun Jung Woon being sacrificed on that pillar. You know what I mean? So all that needs to happen in this episode. I think it should finish with him waking up and probably getting ready to either him getting ready to start training or him starting to train. You know what I mean? And that's where it should end. It's not they shouldn't draw it out too long and have him doing too much in the next
Yeah.
episode. You know what I mean?
I don't
So
think
because like you
after
said, Chad,
he showed the
I'm
beginning.
sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, go ahead, my bad.
I was saying like you said that's an important. We all say
Mhm.
them being in this room is very important.
Right.
We all felt like they should have ended it at a certain point. It is
Right.
what it is, but being in this room is super important because we get to see how clever. Obviously, we saw how clever he was the last episode too, but we really get to see
Yeah.
how clever he is in this episode. I mean, the next episode when
Exactly.
he's in that dungeon. So I think they need to draw
Yep.
it out, stretch it out a little
Yeah.
bit, let them get out, and
Yeah.
start the new Sung Jung Woon when they finish the episode.
To answer your question, Liam, I feel like one, they have to show now since you didn't show the smile part at the end of the episode 1, I need the smile part to be OD in episode 2.
Oh, facts.
If it's just a quick smile, it's just glanced over with, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna
yeah,
need
I
it. I
agree.
need
I
it.
agree 100%.
Yeah, I need it to be dire in this next season. The next episode need to. If y'all gonna draw out this whole, which I don't think it should be enough to draw out, because I feel like you showed quite a bit of it in episode 1. You
True.
didn't want to finish it then, so it shouldn't take up the whole episode 2 of them in there. He should be. It should end with him in such and such seeing what he got from such and such. You know what I mean? So
I
that's why
think
I wanted
what
to end.
what happened when he was done in there? He ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I didn't want to say it, but yeah. I wanted him. It's the end with him in the hospital looking at his new stat board. If we gonna just say that, you know what I
Right.
mean? That's why I wanted to end. If that were the episode end, I'm gonna say we're going on the right track. But if it end on him dying on the pill, I'm gonna say they trying to draw it out. But I'll be like, okay, I understand.
I got another place where it should end, but I'm not gonna say because that's spoilers. So I just leave it
Yeah.
where it is. But I got a place I know where I
Well,
want
we
it.
already on spoil. I mean, I'm enjoying the discussion at this point. We're gonna have to put spoilers on this one too. But I mean,
Elfie, go ahead.
Dang, I mean,
This is to be on how to fix
I,
Solo Leveling. What you got to say?
Oh well, I feel like it should end with him because when he get
Mhm.
penalized for not doing what the system say. So
Oh, going against that little centipede thing.
yeah, so it should end with him running from it. You know what I
That would be
mean?
great.
And that should be a
That
good
would be
ending
dope.
for him to show. You know what I mean? So I think that would be
Yeah.
a dope little ending for it.
To let him kind of show, like, yeah, he's stuck with this. He can't
Yeah,
ignore this.
it ain't going nowhere.
Respect.
And
Okay, I
it'll be a
respect it.
little funny
I
little
agree with
ending
that. I said,
for it.
if it don't end, I'm pretty sure it's gonna end with him on the pedestal being sacrificed. But if it don't end there, they do it the right way. I think it should end with him being penalized.
Right.
Oh, cool. Liam,
yeah,
anything you want to add, my brother?
I like it. I mean, I like it. Especially the idea, like I was saying. I agree that I definitely want to see them play out the dungeon. Obviously, like
Yeah.
that's a huge part of what he is going to be
Right.
going forward.
Right.
And the integrity of the character,
Mhm.
the
Right.
morals of the character. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to every time that I watch, I mean, every time I read the novel, I remember this episode.
Yeah.
I remember these first two. I remember them first 15 chapters.
Facts.
Never forget it. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
it definitely needs to leave a mark. You know what I'm saying? Like in episode one, definitely did a good job when it came to the dungeon of doing that and telling
Yeah.
you how at least the thing that they did right and the thing that they did wrong is kind of the same thing. Well, I guess it's different, but they didn't show enough of the difference between power scales, but they showed how weak Sun Jung Woo is,
Right.
Yeah.
which
Facts.
is a great staple to have because he's the main character. So I agree 1,000% with y'all. We should definitely move forward and start talking about the system a lot more.
Yeah.
Give readers that idea of what the story is going to look like moving forward.
Yeah.
That's another great staple. So I mean, I don't have any problems with the way that y'all see it. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted to see. I do
Yeah.
also want to note for y'all that the series is expected to be about 25 episodes long.
Really?
So with saying that, they might just draw out the dungeon scene in right now, make that all episode 2, and then
Mm,
show some bits and tidbits outside of that.
right.
That might be where it ends. But if they go that
Well,
direction,
I
I
tell
think we
you,
okay.
Kat, that's a great part. I like that you said that.
If they don't deviate no more, I'm cool. But if they show that the backflip chick again, I'm gonna be pissed. Leave her alone.
You probably gonna be pissed because they probably gonna show her again.
Cause that's what I'm saying. So y'all gonna make her a bigger part of the story than what she wasn't in the beginning anyway.
But you got to think about it. They have to add a little extra because
Man.
if we just stick to Sung Jung Woo shit, it's not
Yeah.
really gonna be much. You know what I mean? Like the story is
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
feel
be
you.
as long as we wanted because the story was straightforward in the manhwa. The story was straightforward. Yeah,
Right.
he did a lot, but when you really look at it, he didn't really do a lot. He just really
Yeah.
he flew. He started doing everything fast, and I always say
Spoiler King strikes again.
I ain't spoiled nothing, but and I'm spoiled
Yeah,
guy,
I'm
my
gonna
boy.
miss that
You
one.
spoiled king, but
My bad.
so he went through everything fast. You know what I mean? So if we just go through
But
Sung Jung Woo, now we're making an animated film. I feel like you got to get everybody to fall in love with these characters because, in all honesty,
There it
in the
is.
manhwa,
I respect that.
even when she did pop up, it was only a few
Yeah.
times, and
You're right.
then
I can respect that.
it was like, oh, okay, back to Sung Jung Woo. But now we making an actual anime. Now we want to focus on more characters and give them more character development so people can fall in love with them because.
Well, you know what they should have focused on then? The healing chick he in the dungeon with right now. Who's best
Joe
No.
He,
girl?
Why?
Joe
Cause
Why would they
she
He.
should
focus
have
on
been
her?
best girl.
Why
She
would they
cared about
focus
this
on her?
man. I told him earlier, she wasn't with me
Joe
shooting in the
He.
Why would
gym.
they?
She was the
Why
one
would they
shooting in the
focus?
gym.
Nah, bro, because y'all niggas tripping. Why would they focus on
Nah,
her?
bro.
Give me
Because
what
she
happened.
cared
Hold
about him
on.
before he was
What
strong,
happened?
Dawson.
Now tell me. It don't matter how you feel. What happens to her once they leave the dungeon?
You that Kanye West.
Answer the question.
Uh,
Answer the question. Liam, you raised your
she
hand.
not the
What
same. That's
happens
as
to
far as I'm
her?
saying. She not the same.
What happens to her
But
once they
in
leave
a
that
That's
better
what I
dungeon?
like that.
story,
I like
he
that. I
would have
like
helped
that.
her get back to where she was,
Ain't no
Dawson.
point because she ain't important.
No,
Crazy.
no, wait a minute.
She been
Smooth, I
healing
can't let
you
you
all
disrespect
your
Joe He like
early
that.
on career. She not important.
Hold on, Chad. Hold on. He
Now,
ain't
go
gonna
ahead, Liam.
disrespect
Get him, Liam. I can't even look
the
at him no
B
more.
tier healer. I mean, let me go ahead and say this. Joe He healed him most of the raid every time they went in the raid.
That's what's up.
And what she tell this low level, and what did he say? He said, even though I can't kill anything, I can barely afford to buy anything.
Mhm.
And what did she proceed to ask my boy? She said, "Hey, even though
This
I
nigga
know you an
sad, man.
E tier hero, even though I know you an E tier hero, can you, when we're done out of here,
Preach.
stop saying I'm sorry. Stop saying I'm sorry and take me on a date."
Preach.
He said, "But I'm an E tier hero. She know I don't make nothing. I can barely afford a dagger."
Mm.
But she like, "Hey, I don't care about none of that. I'm not only a D tier,
Right.
a C tier. I'm a B tier healer.
She's
B
Right.
a
as in
B.
boy.
She is a B
B as
tier.
in boy.
Man.
She
And
should be over there helping them other niggas that got hammers and powers and somebody
and
shooting
ain't hit that
fire
she only
out of
going to
whatever
them dungeons for him. She only do it,
for
he gonna
him,
show up.
So
Love.
for
at the
him.
end of the day, though, I agree. She's a great chick. But like every stepping stone, you got to move the fuck on. Step on them and go out your goddamn way.
Woo! God! You gotta level up by yourself.
I'm just
Is
saying.
that what you
Because
said?
what
I ain't
happens?
saying the other girl a gold digger.
So she ain't though. So, but
Mm.
but what happened?
But she ain't
Look,
messing with
hey,
no
did
weak.
they ever go on that date?
Man,
He
come
because
on,
Exactly.
man.
he changed, because he changed Darcel.
Exactly. Yeah, he changed.
Joey down in Arkham Asylum somewhere, man, trying to figure out if she's talking to herself
Look,
or not.
man,
Shout out to Healing
irrelevant.
Chick. She best girl.
Hey, man,
I'm making this a clip. Shout out to Healing Chick. She
irrelevant
best
chicks
girl.
need to stay where they at. In irrelevant.
You know what? You see my lens just popped up because I'm so mad at you right now. I'm so mad.
Dang, that's
My
crazy.
heat vision almost got you, boy.
I don't give a fuck about that. She irrelevant. So that's where she gonna stay,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I hear you.
Y'all,
Yep.
y'all, y'all fight for a chick that y'all not even gonna see after episode 2.
Dang, that's crazy. You gotta
That's
say
tough.
that. Put
That's
me in the
tough.
fight word.
That's
Put me in
tough.
the
Y'all fight
fight
hard.
That
word.
hurt my heart,
Y'all
bro.
fight hard.
Hey, put an L in the chat for thyself, man. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now, man.
W
You
in the
comment
chat,
L
baby.
in the chat, man. Man, ain't no W's, man. That ain't right.
This is
W
the
in the
first
chat,
time
That
I'm
ain't
baby.
right.
watching anime where
You
best
just
girl not
shooting
gonna get more than
straight.
one
You
episode, bro.
shooting straight in a
That's
B tier
tough, bro.
hunter who just seen everything. She ain't never seen a person get laser eye vision in half. She ain't never seen a statue
Oh man.
standing 56 feet tall up in the air, just moving at the speed of light, man.
Hey, man.
Man,
Ain't got nothing to do with her being
and you
in the
know who else
story.
haven't?
Ugh.
F it. You know who else haven't seen somebody get laser eye vision in half?
Right.
Ooh.
Huh?
Right.
Hey, this is spoiler, buddy. The dancing sword haven't either.
Mm. Mm. He
Oh,
told you.
how many episodes she in though? How long does she stay in the series? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right? Hey. But let me say this though, real quick, just to get back up.
All right.
Go ahead, Liam. I turn around for you, Liam. For you,
Let
Liam,
me
I turn around.
say this. Oh man, let me say this to get back on track. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all said that y'all would be upset if it went any other direction, if it went too far fast. I'm gonna be emotional. I'm gonna be
Mm.
very emotional.
Facts.
It'll be one of our biggest viewed video ever if they do what I'm scared they're gonna do.
They're not gonna do it, bro. I
I'm gonna
don't
be
know why
honest with
y'all panicking.
I hope
you.
not.
I'm panicking.
I
I'm
don't
pressing
think
all
so.
the alarm. Let me tell you how bad it is for me. I'm at cold red over here. This episode 2 got to be just straight vanilla. Just
Right.
stick to the story. Nobody gets hurt if y'all just stick to the story, okay? I'm
Well,
starting to
actually,
sweat
a
a little
lot of
bit
people
because I'm
get
getting
hurt.
emotional.
If they stick to the
But
story, a lot of people get hurt.
all I'm saying is they got the test answers right in
Mainly
front of them.
Class B healers, but I'm just being honest. You know,
All right. All right. We gonna find you,
Go
bitch.
ahead.
We know where you stay, bitch.
Go ahead.
We gonna ride for best girl, bro.